Okay, so what are you up to today?
I'm sort of trying strawberry jam. It is 7B+, probably. But it's also by some considered an eliminate and by others not. I can't be bothered to do an eliminate, so I'm not going to do it the eliminate way. Some say that makes it easier, but I don't really care. It has the same start as Supertramp, then it takes the crack to the right, and Supertramp takes the face to the left. So I think technically you're supposed to stay in the crack, but no. Make me! We've come here about a week or two ago, and I did all the moves on it. And we came this morning, and I just could not do the crux because there was just no friction on this big flat side pull. I was literally just sweating off it every time. So, gonna have another go now that that bit's in the shade. Just see how it goes. Got no real expectations, but we'll just see how it goes, I guess. Having done all the moves before, I just couldn't find the right position for that, like, it just sucked. I couldn't get anything right. The first time I was unsure about my left foot, even though I ticked the hold previously. I could see the tick, I just didn't trust standing on it because it's like a millimetre big. Then when I actually went to get my knee up, my knee pad was in the wrong place, which was really annoying, but it happens. I think the first time that I actually properly tried the move, I got the closest. Last time I was getting it pretty consistent. It's a bit annoying to be falling off it every time now. I think I'm just shaking the camera around.
being attacked by
fly.
Being attacked by flies.
One fly.
Go away.
What I think is happening is I'm not getting my right foot high enough on the hold to be able to knee bar better. I just don't think I'm getting that quite in the right spot. When I do get that in the right spot, then I should be able to do the move, but I mean, it hasn't happened yet, so hopefully. So you do that move once, and then you bump the right hand, and then just do that move again, basically, to a better angled hold, but a worse hold. And then you can stand up and get a good side pull. I also fell off there earlier, which don't know what that means, but it's not great probably. But,
you fell off the beginning too. I think you're just not.
Yeah, I did fall off the start. You wouldn't have seen that. It's not in shot, but yeah, I just tried to go too fast and fell off. So that was fun. Caught about a foot off the floor, but I did get caught, so that's good. Your go now.
So I'm trying Supertramp. We came early this morning. It's incredibly hot, so I did some full practice on it and had one go, I think, which I did lots of falls and learnt a bit of the beta that I needed to work on, mainly in terms of foot placements. And then we've come back this afternoon and I've just tried to do it again. And I took in one place about halfway through the crux and then did the rest, so I've done it in two. I think I messed up the feet a little bit, and there's like a big hole before what most people consider to be the crux. And I just got my feet in not quite the right place to reach above it, to quite a difficult hold. So I did get to it, but by the time I'd sorted out my feet and got to the right hold, I was just too pumped and I had to let go. But then I did it from there on, so I'm pretty confident of the climb. To me, it's quite similar to Strange Little Girl. It's not that complex, it's just a case of not getting too pumped and maybe trying to find some more efficient places with my footwork. But I pretty much think the way I've climbed it is the way I'm going to climb it. I don't think there's anything better that I can do with it, really. It's just a case of fighting through the crux. It's only 2 or 3 hard moves and I can do all of them, so just need to get through it and then I can do the rest of it. So yeah, I don't know, it's just so hot. I can't express how hot it is. So we might have to come back on a cooler day, but it's getting cooler now, like the sun's going down and maybe I'll get it. We'll see. Exactly the same point and caught the crimp with my right hand, but I've now realised that I'm basically catching it like an open hand drag, and which is fine, and it's fine for me to clip off. But then when I then need to like basically throw up with my left hand to the next hold, my hand needs to be in a crimping position, and I can't move my hand because all my weight's on my right hand. I'm struggling to go from like this position to this position, which is what I need to be in. So I've tried it. I've tried a couple of times, and I think the way that I've figured is the best way is to basically have the open hand drag, and then clip, and then bounce up on my legs and my toes, and crimp my hand really quickly, and then I can throw up to the move. So it worked, trying it there, but I'm definitely just starting to feel like quite tired. I'm not sure I've got another go in me. It's just so hot. Even now, it's starting to cool down, but it's still quite humid, so I just feel quite sweaty. And I just sort of feel a bit uninspired. But I do need to do it again soon before I forget with these things. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was going to go more quickly than this, to be honest. I thought from seconding it on my last session, I thought I pretty much had it. So it's a bit defeating to then be struggling so much on just one bit as well. Everything else is fine. So it's just a bit, it's annoying, but it's how it goes, and I know I'll get it and I know I'll get the climb. I just really thought it would be like now. If it was a bit cooler and I was fresh and hadn't had an entire day in the sun trying to climb and then walking or whatever, I feel like I might get it, but I have, and I'm really hungry.
Aww.
I just want to go home and eat pizza.
I don't know, that beat just wasn't really working for me, so I tried a couple of other things, and one of them will work when I have skin and I'm not sweating constantly. So instead of getting my foot like super high and doing the knee bar. Unfortunately this way doesn't use a knee bar, but my foot is a bit lower. I can just rock onto it and basically sit on the foot and then just like pop a little bit to a crimp. It's a pretty bad crimp, but I think when it's cooler I should be able to stick it. It should be fine. And that removes 2 other moves as well, which is pretty good. So fingers crossed that that way will work and it'll go at some point. But yeah, that's about it. No sands, but we're going to go eat pizza. So